Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Michelle Ayala. I'm gonna be showing you how to do a full makeup tutorial today, and I'm gonna start by adding some Vaseline to my lips so I can prep them. It's easier to remove all your makeup once you're applying your lipstick, and also your lips won't be as chapped. After, I'm gonna be moving to an eye gel. I'm gonna be putting some on my ring finger and applying them on my dark circles since I have a 1-year-old and I naturally have dark circles since I was a baby. I'm gonna be tapping it on my dark circles and eyelids, and I'm gonna let it dry. After it's dry, I'm gonna move to the moisturizer, and I'm gonna be using the Peter Thomas moisturizer, and I actually like to use this better than a primer just because it doesn't clog your pores and it's not as tacky, doesn't feel heavy on your skin. It looks more natural too, and it's easier to blend with all your foundation and concealer and bronzers. I apply it in all my face and neck and do a quick massage. After, I'm gonna be moving to my eyebrows with the Maybelline Tattoo eyebrow gel, and I'm gonna be outlining my eyebrows and then filling them in. I do them with their natural shape. I just don't feel they have enough hairs or they're not dark enough. And after, I'm gonna be spooling them and brushing them so there is no grooms on the eyebrows, on the hairs of the eyebrows. And I'm gonna be moving to the concealer. I'm gonna apply some on my eyelid and also on top of my eyebrows so I can clean them up in case I messed up, which I always do. And also, I do kind of like a cross on my forehead because I want all the lightning to be right in the middle of my forehead. And I'm going to be blending it with an It Cosmetics brush, and especially for the concealer. After, I'm going to be setting them with CoverGirl powder just to make sure the concealer won't crease on my eyelids. And also, I put it a little bit lighter than my actual eyelids just because that way I feel the eyeshadow shows more pigment and it shows its natural color. Because for my eyelids, if I don't put a lighter undertone, it's always gonna show darker than the actual eyeshadow. Then after, I'm gonna be moving to the Morphe palette, and I'm gonna be grabbing an orange color for my crease since we're in fall. And I'm gonna applying it on the crease until I get the color I want and the amount that I desire. I'm gonna be blending it really well on both sides of my eyes. And I just do a back and forward movement and little circles at the end of a crease. And this is a blending brush. And I want to make sure they both have the same amount of powder, the same amount of colors, so they look evenly. And after that, I'm gonna move to my eyelid. I'm gonna be putting some orange glitter, and I have to spray it with a milk mist. That way the glitter stays on my eyelid, because if otherwise it won't stay at all. I don't know if it happens for you, but that's the only case that I can keep the glitter on my eyelid, by wetting the brush. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna be putting them on the eyelids. I'm gonna be going back and forth until I get the desired amount that I want and the color that I want to be shown. After, I'm gonna be moving to the crease, but just at the end of it, and I'm gonna be tapping a little orange, a darker orange than the one I put on the beginning, just for it to look deeper. And I like to tap it, not dab it, because I feel like I have more control when I tap it than dabbing it. I think a good advice is to never be scared of makeup. There's times that makeup is gonna come out good, there's times that it's gonna come out funny, and it's okay. It happened to all of us, even the famous or the people that do the best makeup ever. We all had mistakes and we all learn from it. So don't be scared, and makeup can always be cleaned. After, I'm gonna put some orange, the orange I use on the beginning, and I'm gonna be applying it on the waterline so it doesn't look naked. On the lower lash line. And it's okay if you messed up, you are gonna be able to clean it at the end with concealer. After, I grab a brush and clean all the excess of the eyeshadows, and I'm gonna be moving on to the foundation. This is from Physicians Formula, and I like it because it's really liquidy and it feels so light on the skin. It feels like if you're not putting anything on. As you can see, it's really liquid, so you have to be careful because it can get all over your clothes. That's the only bad thing. After, I'm gonna be grabbing a beauty blender and blending it all over my skin, my face, and my neck. I like to put it under my neck because my neck is always darker than my face, and I don't want to be looking funny, or at least I try not to be looking funny. And after, I'm going to be moving on with the Physicians Formula bronzer. It's a cream bronzer, stick bronzer. I recently started trying to use more cream, more stick products, just to see if it makes the makeup look more natural. And also at the same time, I like to put my concealer under the eyes and where I want to brighten up my features. So I put it under the eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. And I blend it all together with the same beauty blender but different sides. And I blend it all together, so I believe, or I feel like it makes a better job if you do it concealer and bronzer at the same time rather than one first and the other one afterwards. And then I change from the sides and do my concealer. And I'm cleaning up all the eyeshadow that I put or that it could have fallen. And I'm gonna be moving to the powder. I'm gonna be setting my face with a CoverGirl powder, and the brush is from It Cosmetics. I love it. It Cosmetics is just so good. And I like to put this powder so my face will be matte, no shiny. I don't like for the face to be shiny or glowy. I'd rather have a matte face. And I'm going to be moving to the bronzer. I use this palette as of right now. And I'm going to do it on my forehead, by my cheeks, and by my chin. And it's kind of like drawing a 3, number 3. I also put it on my nose so it could look thinner. My nose is not thin, but you can make it look better with it. And I build it up until I get the color that I want. After, I'm going to be using I believe it's a Makeup Academy brush, and I'm going to be putting some highlighter from the same palette, which is from Ciate, I believe, and I put it on my cheeks and on my nose and whatever the light would hit on the Cupid's bow and chin. After, with the same brush that I set up the CoverGirl powder, I'm gonna be going through my whole face and adding some highlighter on my inner corners, just so they could be popping a little bit. And then I'm gonna apply some eyebrow gel for them not to be moving, or the hairs not to be moving down or up. And this is from Essence. And I'm also gonna apply some highlighter on the eyebrow bones, just so the eyelid or the whole eye will look cleaner. And I'm gonna make sure I'm blending everything so there's no harsh lines, but also you can add some eyeliner, which I'm gonna do next. And in here, I'm just making sure there is no harsh lines. After I'm moving with the eyeliner, I'm using a black eyeliner. And I would like to make a wing at the end of the eye. And I'm showing you the eyelashes I'm gonna be wearing by Ardell. These are the Demi Wispies. And here I have them on, but they are really natural, so you can barely see them. So I'm gonna be putting some mascara, and this is by Essence. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, and it's really cheap, so why not give it a try. And once you put mascara on them, you can see them showing. I'm also gonna put some mascara on the lower lashes. After, I'm gonna move to the lips, and this is a liquid lipstick from Ciate. And it's a matte tone. It's really rare for me to wear gloss nowadays. So this is the final result of the look. I went ahead and put my PJs on since it's really late now, and did my hair too, so I had to get comfortable. Thank you so much for watching again, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share your comments, share with your friends, and leave your thoughts about what do you like about my videos, what you don't like, what would you like to see in the next videos. And thank you so much again for watching me and supporting me in this new chapter. Thank you so much again. I cannot thank you enough, and much love to you and your loved ones. Mwah.